Yo, tell me how I was at my people card game one day. So we all know each other. So you're gonna go in there, you're gonna see people you probably went to school with, people you grew up with, all kind of shit. You might see family members. You just don't know. But the crazy shit is, it was a chick in there. I would lend this chick mad bread. I would lend her like money at $500 at a time. She would pay me back. That would be her main argument. I paid you back. I paid you back. That's a hater bitch for you. Not looking at the favor you did. Not looking at the fact that, bitch, you'll never do nothing like that for me. And you know you won't. She came close to lending me like $500, but baby, she couldn't sleep. She couldn't fucking sleep. But I lent her $500 over and over and over again. But the crazy shit I'm trying to say is, she knew the guy that I was dating. She knew him. And she older than me. She grew up with me. We grew up together, whatever. But our families know each other, whatever. But like, what was crazy was, when I first had started seeing her in there, nobody was really fucking with her like that. She's coming here with a guy. But see, this how people will use you and use your energy and So what she would do is she would watch me be cool with mad people. And then she'll be with me, and then she'll branch in. And once she got cool with everybody, if you think that motherfucking girl wasn't starting some shit with me, and it was just weird, like the way she was going about it. I don't like to be into reactions with no woman, no chick like that. Because one thing I do, and I always do, is look at violence with anybody the same fucking way. That's something that'll never change with me. So I just would like brush her off because like you and I both know this shit ain't really going nowhere, but that made it even worse. You know it ain't going nowhere. But what's all why you not embarrassed showing me so much attention? Like, it's always something. Everything be happy when bitches be receiving shit. But something went down when I went to get my bread. I met her wherever she was at. I was like, look, well, where you gonna be with whatever, whatever. I met her, drove up. I didn't even get out of my truck. I just got my money and I drove off. So I go on about my business because I'm grown and I go on about my business. When I get where I was going, she was there, or I think she walked in there like shortly after me. But the point was, I don't know, even when me and her wasn't like arguing or whatever the fuck you wanted to call that, because I don't argue with women. That type of shit just give me like dykey vibes. Like I don't like that. I like what's the problem? What we gonna do? Cause I don't got time to be arguing with no bitch. But like when she came in there, she would be like just saying stuff. I see her talking to other people. I can get a car. I got a car. I got access to a car. Just weird shit. Like motherfuckers mad. I got four wheels. I could give a fuck about a car. Like, I'm sorry, I have one. But I would look or he listen and I could hear her saying little shit like that. And the crazy shit that got me like, damn. It's just always like I got so many people that could tell you how this lady just some type of obsession with me. But she loved borrowing my money. Like, it was just like endless. And I used to just like get on her like um I don't even know how I was getting on her because she definitely taught me a lesson as far as just you gotta let people be. Like, for an example, the guys in there, they see like, look at her, like she be dozing off and shit. Look at her looking like a little monkey, and they say little things about her like that, and she drooling and shit like that. One of my homegirls snatched a wig off and all kind of crazy shit, but she laughs. And that shit just baffled me and bugged me out because I don't know. I'm just not, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. You see? See how I'm always the problem? I never would think to do somebody like that that I call my friend. I don't know. That's why I don't fuck with people. This is just why I gotta figure this shit out. Do I gotta knock you out first? Or how this go? Like, please just leave me the fuck alone. How about that? But like, she just most of her night just was like some fixation on me. Like, and it was a lot of gambling and shit going on. A lot of money to be made and spent and whoop de whoop. Why, girl? How you pay me that much mind? However, what's crazy about it is one of the nights. All right, first of all, the guy I was with at the time, she tried to tell me she introduced me to him. I said, girl, was you high? Was we high? Because this is not the same guy. At the end of the day, you're a delusional. You did not introduce me to him. I knew exactly how I met him and exactly how I met. Bitch, I'm with him. That's another thing. She just, everything. She just was too much into everybody, always too much into my relationship. They don't want me with shit. Don't let that bitch smile. Don't let that bitch rise. Don't let her get a man. Everything is a fucking sabotage. You would think these people would be ashamed of themselves. The people I've came across in my life in the world. But okay, you want to come out and pay me so much mind? I'm that thrilling. My life is that thrilling. Okay, boom. One day we chilling at my people's card game. I just hear her. I don't know for no yo. At least my man. What she say? At least my man don't sell drugs. Just broke out. Just broke out. I'm like, what the fuck? Now keep in mind, I can give a fuck about what anybody say. As long as I'm trying to keep track of my little bands I got in my motherfucking pocket. I don't give a fuck about what nobody's talking about at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, my ears are still my ears. And I just hear out of the blue. At least my what she say, at least my man don't sell drugs. But her man that she been with is he do dope. And my same man that she was talking about, he had just asked, can he sell soap powder? He was like hunched over, asking my man to buy, my man at the time, do he want to buy soap powder or whatever? So I just didn't get just understood what the whole well, I understood. Tasha got a man. Let's sabotage it. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I need to run a dating service. I fucked them first. Them niggas will get hella play, okay? Anyway, moving forward, a whole nother time. Same chick. Let me borrow. Ran my shit up to $500. This time, I told a guy I was dating at the time, the same guy, because they seem to be so cool or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I don't have no connection to either one of them, to be honest. However, she borrowed my $500, but she said she was going to get it. So, hey, they cool. Fuck it. Because that's another thing. Even in my real life, like my personal life, my spouse, I don't want to hide him. I don't want to, I want to be able to trust my husband, my spouse around my girlfriends. Like, I want to be able to, that's what I want to be able to do. So, like, I've never stressed a nigga. Like, you can't stress the exotics, the hold, or whatever the fuck is up in niggas. You gotta let them just run their course. Like, no pressure, baby. Do what you gotta do. However, I tell him, go ahead, rob her or whatever, whatever. Y'all rode together before. Remember, I think she told me some shit. They rode and drove. I don't know. I don't care. Didn't care then, don't care now. But I was like, go with her to get my $500. He goes with her, come back. She don't got the $500. So she caught me. It was, I got to wait or whatever. She gave it to me probably like a week later, days later, whatever day. It wasn't the next day. It wasn't that day. However, he came back. He just was like, yo, you know she jealous of you, right? I'm like, what? I'm like, nigga, give me all fucking money. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talk about right now. Where's my $500? That's when he was just telling me about how something with her card or whatever, whatever. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. He was like, she jealous of you and shit like that. And I was like, what do you mean? But he never would tell me what she said. I'm like, well, what the fuck? You would think a person would tell, especially your man. He wouldn't tell me. And how was she able to even tell you this shit anyway? But anyway, they got their little history. She drove him. She was delusional. She introduced me. That was false. However, I was like, just go by to get my bread. That was that. Came back. He started talking about all this shit. She jealous of me, jealous of me. He never would tell me what she said. But I don't know. That was then. That was then. I ain't been connected with either one of them. But I don't know. People is motherfucking weird. For real, for real, for real, for real, for real. You just gotta disrespect people to get along. That's what it seemed like. I really don't give a fuck to get along. For real, I don't want nobody to want to be with me. Leave me the fuck alone. You do not want to hang out with me. You don't want to be. Don't. You don't. I'm not your girl. I'm not your role model. I ain't none of that shit. I ain't your banker. None of that. I'm good. I'm cool. Anyway.